What's going on, beautiful people? It is I, your flying locomotive and faster than a speeding bullet, SuperCliff, coming at you live for a brand new video. And for today's video, we have ourselves the continuation of Captain America and the Sentinel of Liberty, issue number 3. But before we get into the world of Captain America and the secrets that are behind his shield, if you are new to the channel, then smash and like that subscribe button. That way you guys never miss out on anything on what's happening on this channel. Also, my goal is to reach 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so if you guys could do that, that'd be pretty amazing. Thus, without further ado, let's jump into the world of Captain America. Our story starts off in an underground casino on the majestic island of Madripoor. Spoilers, Madripoor is the opposite of majestic, and what we see is a card game between Bucky Barnes and Peggy Carter. And this is all played out in a very GoldenEye-esque sort of way, because during the game, Bucky is bringing up past missions that both him and Peggy conducted over the decades, or at the very least were aware of, along with the recent desolation of the power elite. Eventually, Bucky straight up asks Peggy the million-dollar question, whether or not she knew if the evil forces they fought didn't just go away, but were instead consolidated somewhere else. Now, we the readers, we're not supposed to understand any of this. We're not supposed to comprehend the context of the conversation, because that's what we call storytelling. However, what we do understand is that over in Germany, at the Forge facility Steve was investigating the previous issue, we pick up with Cap taking on the secret organization known as the Outer Circle, who've just summoned their killer robot, and hot damn, this thing is quite similar to the T-1000. Now, according to the robot, its mission is not only to kill Captain America, but it's also going to redact him from the history books. Which is pretty messed up if you actually think about it for a second, because, being redacted, it's sort of like saying you're going to make the historical existence of Abraham Lincoln gone forever. Like, how weird is that? Creepy stuff. Now, over the course of the fight, what's interesting is once Cap blocks the machine's attacks with the use of a shield, he notices that the impacts being made sound like nails on the world's biggest chalkboard. And the only time that Steve has ever heard of that noise is whenever he fought Wolverine, meaning that this machine is made up of adamantium, which of course is the second strongest metal in the Marvel Universe. Eventually, the fight makes its way inside the interior structure of the Forge, and it's over the course of this where Cap recalls back to his WW2 days, specifically those he fought alongside with, people like Bucky, Namor, and Jim Hammond, and even King T'Chaka. Steve is remembering how each respected hero faced their enemy, Namor being brute force, Jim Hammond the one to burn everything to the ground. Yet out of all of these memories, it's King T'Chaka and his words would stand out the most. 2 pieces of wisdom that he'll never forget. For this metal is your protector, respect it. And the second being that this metal is your teacher, so listen to it. And with that, Cap smashes the ground via his shield, causing the area to blast full of sound and powerful vibration. Obviously a benefit of having a vibranium shield. And fortunately, it staggers Steve's opponent. However, it's not out of the fight yet because it makes its escape via a portal. Now with the small victory, Cap makes his way deeper into the heart of the Forge, only for us to learn that the Forge is actually built within an untapped volcano. Eventually, Steve comes across a panel with a mold engraving on top of it, and its shape is clearly signaling where Steve's shield is supposed to be inserted. And so after doing so, the shield activates a message from a guy named Dr. Baka. Now Dr. Baka proclaims that he was taken by his government to construct and operate the Forge, which is where Steve's shield was originally created. However, this facility wasn't run by the United States. It was operated by the Outer Circle, and their symbol is the exact same design of Cap's shield. The Outer Circle wanted to control Captain America as their pawn, their guy to get things done. But Baka says that he actually only went through with it because he believed in Steve Rogers. He believed he was a better person and a better symbol than the Outer Circle, and that he would become a hero than opposed to a pawn. From there, the message is interrupted by one of the members from the Outer Circle. Now this woman is extremely blunt, because when Steve demands to know her intentions, she basically gives him the finger, and from there she activates all the bombs within the facility, with the hopes of trapping Steve Rogers forever. Because as the saying goes, you can build another Forge, but you can't rebuild another Captain America.
I understand that! I understand that!
Back in Madripoor, we pick back up with Bucky and Peggy, and without skipping a heartbeat, the two of them get themselves in a little tussle, with Bucky trying to convince Peggy that she needs help when it comes to ideally in dealing with the Outer Circle. But Peggy is like, hell no, because bro, I don't want your help. I don't need it. All I want is for you to get the hell out of my way.
I understand that!
And with that, Peggy Carter escapes. Meanwhile, over in Brooklyn, New York, we pick up at the boxing ring that Steve trains at, which is also the same gym that he also trains the little boy who's his next door neighbor. who only wants to fight in order to protect himself from the bullies. However, unbeknownst to the kid, the T-1000 machine from prior, the one that Cap got the better of, shows up at his gym with the intent of destroying Captain America's world. And that, folks, was the end of Captain America, Sentinel of Liberty, issue number 3. And thank you guys for checking out my channel, as it truly, truly means the world to me. It's safe to say that Cap is getting himself deeper and deeper into a rabbit hole. And let's be honest, you gotta feel bad for him because, Steve, this guy, he can never catch a break, can he? But fortunately, I'm still enjoying the Cap story. Both runs are very good, but if I'm to be honest, I think I'm leaning more so on Steve's series, probably because of the story's mystery. And if I'm to be honest, I'm always a sucker when it comes to action-packed mysteries involving Captain America. Heck, why do you think Captain America the Winter Soldier is my favorite MCU movie? Because it's amazing. I think it's safe to assume that the next issue will be quite explosive, considering everything that's happening with the T-1000 robot, Peggy and Bucky, also the Outer Circle. Like, what is your deal? Oh, and I gotta give props to Kamala's artwork. I don't know what it is, but there's something about this look. The style that's WW2, but has a layer of modern to it. It's awesome, and the artist should never stop doing what he is doing. But as always, I'm your majestic sayer of words, SuperCliff, and if you guys are new to the channel, then do me a solid by smashing that like and subscribe button, and also the notification bell so you'll never miss out on an upload, and so you'll always be kept up to date with your favorite top tier comics happening in the comic book world. Now tell me, what are your thoughts and opinions on this issue? Are you guys excited for issue number 4? Let me know down in the comment section below. And until the next video, peace.